Hi. In reflecting on that question about going from surviving to living, I guess I looked back on my earlier life when I had young kids and a situation at home which was less than ideal and had quite some challenges. I remember having a poster that I pinned up on my wardrobe, and it was a young kitten holding onto a branch and about to fall into a river. And it had a terrified look on its face, and it was literally holding on by its fingernails, so its claws. And the words said, "Oh, dear, oh." so that was what it felt like for me at that time, that with all the busyness of a young family and the things that were going on as well, I literally was just hanging on. I was literally just surviving. Um, And then I contrast that to this phase now where I'm retired, fairly newly retired, and have space in my life to really enjoy it. And I've done so much inner work along the way that I've come to a sense of peace and calm and understanding about what that phase was all about, and much more able to respond to life in a more calm way, and also to really enjoy being out in nature and watching birds. Oh my goodness, I'm lucky enough to have a new house where my back fence backs onto parkland. And in the morning when I have breakfast outside, I could just spend ages just watching these birds flitting and flying across my property and into the trees over there. And there's a little blue wren that comes and pecks at the mirror on my little plant holder on my fence. There's another little plover that has made himself quite at home and struts around here and there. But then often I get to looking up in the clouds, and if you focus in a certain direction, you can see the birds practicing their V formations. And oh gosh, it makes me laugh. Sometimes they're just in like this really raggedy, untidy bunch, and then somebody in the group decides, oh well, come on guys, let's practice this V formation. And somebody will take the lead, and then a few kind of line up, and then the others sort of swirl around a bit, and then eventually we've got our V formation going. And they're flying along, and there'll always be one that's like straggly at the side, and there'll always be a couple that are getting out of formation, and the leader's not there telling them off or looking around saying, come on, you guys, get your act together. No one's got any angst. They're just, I don't know, they're just forming their own little community and doing their thing. And sometimes I wonder, what is that for? Are they practicing for when they fly south for the winter? Or are they just up there, just instinctively having a good time together? Because there's no like survival in that. They're not searching for their food. They're doing that at other times. And then sometimes if I'm looking up there, if I look up even higher into the clouds, there can often be a flock of birds just swirling around on the thermals. And they're just like circling around in a loose mob. And you can see them gaining height and then coming back down again. And sometimes I actually like muse and contemplate about that. They're just having fun. They're just living the dream up there because they just got to go and fly.